let's talk about the broader picture in the market, and our guest this evening is joining us on the show, Arun Thukral. He's the MD of Axis Securities, and he joins us right here in our Mumbai studios. Mr. Thukral, good evening. Thanks a lot for joining us. Let's talk about the big point of discussion, which was politics through the day. Jharkhand polls and J&K, how did they pan out? As a market participant, what kind of observations did you make?
So if you look at poll result, so if you talk about the current government, I think they should be happy obviously with the Jharkhand results, and J&K also, there are positives. So all in all, I will say this is a positive for the government, and reform process obviously will continue. So there will be some headwinds as we have seen recently. But more than that, the will of the government or the intent of the government is very clear. So I am sure that the reform process should continue.
Let's talk about what you're making of, the macro environment right now, Mr. Thukral. What's your assessment been over the last 1 year? Would you say we're better off from where, we were? So
if you obviously look at the last 1 year, let's say last December, where were we? So the crude was at let's say around 107, which is around 40% down. The inflation was more than 9% CPI, which is now 4.38 or so. The GDP was sub 5, now it's obviously more than 5. And I think the most important change, the government didn't have the number to carry out any serious reforms. Now we have a government which has a very strong majority, and numbers are being added. So hopefully all these positives will take us to the process where the reforms will definitely happen, and it's a positive scenario in the last one year.
What's your view as far as FI inflows go? We've of course hit 16 billion this year. Do you see things improving as we head into 2015?
Okay, if you talk about flows, last 2-3 years, if you look at the data, so we are getting around 20 billion types flows, and this year right now it's around 16-17. I agree with you, but what has changed is that the retail investor has started buying. So there are flows in the mutual fund, and that money is coming into the market. So if there are 16 to 17 billion dollar from FII, another 3 billion come from or maybe 4 billion has come from the domestic investors. So that again takes up to around 20 billion dollar. Yes, if there are concerns that obviously US position is better. So if there are interest rate increase next year and US yields rise up, so maybe some money may move there, and the quantitative easing has come to an end from US side. But yes, some part will take care of from the other countries, like Japan has started QE, and we expect a similar move from ECB. So part of it will come from there. And the more importantly, as I said, the domestic investor has started buying. If you look at the domestic investor or the retail participation in the last few years, it has in the BSE 500, it has come down from say around 14% to 8%, where the FII participation has gone up. So now I think the time has come, and we have seen that also at our company Axis Securities, that more and more retail investors are buying. And if I look at SIP data, there are more and more people are investing into SIPs. It's almost doubled in the last 6 months or so, and even the average SIP size also has gone up.
Mr. Thukral, Indian markets have risen about 30% this calendar year. What kind of return expectations are you indicating at towards next year to your clients?
So last 1 year has been very good. So maybe because we were at a very low level in the last 1 year, and obviously the earnings and this thing has also improved a little bit. So money has come, and the returns are better. But getting 30-35% return every year should not be on a retail investor's mind. What a retail investor has to think, that what kind of return he is getting from investing in a fixed income kind of a thing, or getting into an equity. So if you are adding another 7-8% on earlier on your existing risk-free return, so around 15-16% is a reasonable guess. anything over and above that is icing on the cake. So let us not bank on that. But I think retail investors have become smarter today. He is happy with that kind of a return, and they are investing in quality stocks. So and there are enough number of such stocks and so many pockets where one can make that kind of money.
So let's talk about some specific areas of interest. What kind of bullish or bearish sector calls are you recommending? Give us some flavor of portfolio construction strategy for 2015.
Okay, if I look at the sectors, so maybe last 1 year, obviously we were bullish on very bullish on IT and FMCG, so and pharma. So that has delivered. Now for 2015, we continue to be bullish on IT and pharma because we believe that these sectors should continue to do well, because if there is a US recovery and all, the IT should do well, and pharma companies are anyway doing good numbers. Now, most important now is we are telling our customer to get into the rate sensitive. So when I talk about rate sensitive, then I am talking about infra stocks, then I am talking about autos, so where we continue to be bullish. So these are some of the themes which should make more money because these sectors have not performed so much. So at the end of the day, these sectors will have to perform, and we are obviously looking at a trajectory, interest rate trajectory, which is the interest rates coming down. So that should help the market and these stocks and these sectors.
All right, Mr. Thukral, we leave it at that. Thanks so much for taking time out for this interview this evening. Let's move on and bring you up to speed with some late evening news. And this one's a done deal. UltraTech Cement will indeed go ahead and buy JP Associates cement units in Madhya Pradesh. Nisha Podar is joining in with more details on that. Nisha, of course, from a Birla standpoint, we know this is going to cement their position, especially in the central India market. But talk to